Hello everybody, today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the splits. Now you might want to follow this stretch for a couple of days, then you should be really close to your splits. So this is for if you want to have the sideways split. You can skip this part if you just need to have the middle split. If you need to have the sideways split, then you want to go into a lunge, well, just like this. Go into a lunge like that. Then you're gonna lean forward. Now, if your knee is over your toes, then that means that you need to move your toe forward. You need to move your toe and your foot forward till it's exactly equal to your knee. You can go forward, then, here, I'll show you on this side. Then, while you're leaning forward, you're gonna try and grab the back of your leg, just like that. Try and lean forward more. Then try and move it to other directions. Try that for a little, then you're gonna lean back. So you're gonna put your foot like this. It's okay if you have both hands on the floor. Then you're gonna lean as much as you can. And if you can do that, then try and reach out for your toe. Then you should feel a deeper stretch in your toe. In your leg. Then, for starters, slide out in the best split that you can. Make sure you have pointed feet and your hands are on both sides, so just slide out to the split as much as you can. Now, this is for if you want to have your middle stretch. Your middle split. So you can go on a frog stretch, kind of like this, then here. Then you're gonna take one leg out like that, then push down the much you can. Then take the other leg out, do the same thing. Then you're ready to try and go in your middle. But when you do it, if you like this in your middle, then that means you're not doing it correct. You have to have your butt off the ground. And also, for those who are doing it like this, you're not doing that either. You have to have your butt. You have to have your butt in the air, in line with your feet, just like that. Then you can practice some. Then you can do some stretches. Then this is the one that you want to most recommend to do. So you're gonna do stretches. Lean to one side like that, and stretch, then lean to the other side, then both sides go like that. Then I recommend for middle splits doing something like that, like push-ups into it, because that will help with it a lot. Now for the side splits, you want to do the same stretch, but you also want to circle your toe around if you want to. And then grab your back leg. You also want to grab your back leg and lean forward more. You should feel a stretch in here if you're doing it correctly. But now this is the most recommended for you to get your splits. So you can do this with any splits. Just get some pillows. I recommend using 3 or 4. But you can use more if you need to. Then as much as you need to feel comfortable in the split. So you can go in the side in the split just like that with your pillow stacked on top. That's the sideways split. This is the middle split. If you're doing the middle split, I recommend you to touch your hands on the floor. And yes, come back to this stretch like every day for maybe a week or a couple of days. Then try removing one pillow each time you come. And then soon you'll start to get to one pillow left. But if you can't do it with the one pillow, then then that's okay because you can practice with 2 pillows if you need to. If you're not sure that you can do it yet. But then you should be able to do it with no pillows. And then you will be happy and have your splits. Don't have to just do this for one split. If you have your splits, these are also great stretches to improve it a lot. Especially if you're gonna start having to do over splits. Like sometimes you can have your leg on, sometimes you're gonna have to, but this is a little stretch for if you have your split. If you have your split, you're gonna go into your split. This is for the sideways split. Then you can try and bring your back leg up. Then try and grab it in your hand and try and move it up more forward and try and lean it over. You should feel a big stretch right here. And yes. If you have the middle, then this is what I would do. I'll maybe put a pillow that's about the same size or something that's the same size in your middle, in between both of your legs, and try and push it down because that is a middle over split. And then each day you can practice putting it up. Same for side splits. You can along with the other stretch, you can put a pillow up, then you can get more and more up. Even if you can't do with the pillow, you can even try to grab your foot with yourself. Like that. But yes, that is how to do the splits. Probably not in one day, unless if you split up like this. Then you can probably maybe do it in one day. Just say maybe. But that's all for today. Make sure to check out the other Kenley Shuffle, which by the way is not me. And yeah, but make sure that, the other Kenley Shuffle, but I also have a big shout out to Canby, and I also have a shout out to the other Kenley Shuffle. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out my how to do the shuffle dance, because I think you really need it, because that is not a shuffle dance. I don't mean to judge you, but yeah. And I also really appreciate your other how to do the splits in less than 2 minutes. Everyone should try that. And if they don't have the splits in less than 2 minutes, then come here and try and practice that stretch every day. But that's all for today. Make sure to check out my Kenley Shuffle merch and subscribe and like this video. Peace.